I never thought I'd be sharing this story, but here I am. Life doesn't always give warnings. Sometimes you just find yourself shattered, blindsided by reality. One moment everything feels safe, steady. The next, you're standing in the wreckage of what you believed was love. My name is Andrew. I was married to Carla for 6 years. Our marriage wasn't flawless, but it was genuine, or so I believed. I had faith in us, in her. I poured all I had into the life we were building together. When she decided to return to nursing school, I supported her without hesitation. I helped pay off her loans, encouraged her emotionally, financially, in every way a partner should. I even hit pause on my own career to make room for her goals. A month ago, Carla mentioned a trip to Miami, a reunion with old college friends. A few days of sunshine, spa visits, cocktails, and catching up. That's all, she promised with a gentle smile. I didn't question it. Why would I? We weren't the kind of couple that pried or checked phones. We trusted each other, or maybe I just trusted her too much. I dropped her at the airport, kissed her goodbye, and told her to have fun. She smiled back and said she'd miss me. That was a lie. The first sign something was off came the second morning of her trip. I sent a message, no answer. That evening I texted again. Still nothing. I tried calling straight to voicemail. Hours later I finally got a reply. Sorry babe, my phone died. We were out all day. I stared at the screen, a strange feeling settling in my stomach. It was subtle but undeniable. Something didn't sit right. The next day the truth hit like a truck. My friend Marcus messaged me. Bro, isn't this Carla? Attached was a screenshot of an Instagram story. I opened it, and for a second everything inside me froze. There she was, Carla. Laughing, tipsy, dancing. Not with her girlfriends, but on some guy's lap at a beachside bar in South Beach. His arm wrapped around her like it belonged there. She looked happy, carefree. Happier than I'd seen her in months. Then came the next video. They kissed. Not just a quick kiss. It was passionate, full of heat, full of betrayal. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just sat in the stillness, everything around me crumbling. But in that silence came clarity. I didn't confront her. Not right away. I needed more than hunches and screen grabs. So I reached out to my cousin Jeremy. He's a tech wizard. I told him I needed access to our shared iCloud. He got me in. And what I saw lit a fire inside me. Dozens of flirty messages. Heart emojis. Plans to meet. Photos of them at restaurants, walking the beach, even in bed. His name was Damien. A bartender she met on her first night in Miami. From that moment, every word she said to me was just a cover. I saved everything. Screenshots, conversations, every piece of proof. Then I made my move. When she flew back, I was there waiting at the terminal, smiling. I handed her flowers and asked about her trip. She beamed and called it refreshing. That night, she slept peacefully beside me. Meanwhile, I stared at the ceiling, the weight of betrayal pressing down on my chest. I couldn't breathe. 2 days later, I told her I had a surprise dinner planned. Her favorite spot. She was thrilled. She always loved surprises. We arrived at a private room, dimly lit, cozy. She walked in expecting romance. What she got was the truth. Laid out on the table were printed texts, pictures, screenshots, evidence of her affair. At the center, a handwritten note. You didn't just cheat. You ended us. She froze. Her face drained of color. Her fingers shook. Her eyes filled with tears. Andrew, let me explain. I looked at her, this woman I once trusted with everything, and said calmly, You already made your choice. Go explain it to your friends. Then I stood and walked away. She chased me into the parking lot, crying, pleading. Please don't do this. Let's talk. But there was nothing left. She'd burned that bridge herself, and I refused to walk back through the ashes. What she didn't realize was that I had already contacted an attorney, separated our finances, changed the locks, and removed her from everything we built, because she had already walked out the moment she chose someone else. That night, she didn't just lose a husband. She lost a man who once saw forever in her eyes. She lost the person who believed in her even when she didn't believe in herself. Revenge didn't come in screaming or broken dishes. It came quietly, in signed documents, closed accounts, unread messages, and the slow, sinking weight of knowing she traded something real for something meaningless. As for me, I'm healing. No bitterness, just growth, just wisdom. I've learned to listen to that small voice inside me, the one that whispered, "Something's not right." I won't ignore it again. Because sometimes the most honest truths are the ones we feel, not the ones we're told.